Have you ever wondered why the paradise islands of Maldives and India, a regional superpower, are at odds? Well, let's dive into it. The Maldives and India have always had strong ties due to their geographical closeness and similarities in culture. Their bond has been rooted in shared history and mutual respect, making their current discord quite intriguing. Now, to understand the root of this controversy, we must look at the political landscape of the Maldives. The island nation experienced significant political changes, which led to a shift in its foreign policy. Concurrently, India, being the regional superpower, has strategic interests in the Indian Ocean, where the Maldives is a key player. India's growing influence in the region and its perceived interference in Maldivian affairs became a point of contention. This tension, coupled with the political changes in the Maldives, stirred the pot of controversy, setting the stage for discord. So the controversy started brewing with the political changes in Maldives and growing Indian interests. How did a seemingly peaceful relationship lead to a diplomatic spat? Let's delve into the details that led to this escalation. Initially, the relationship between India and Maldives was characterized by mutual respect and cooperation. However, the tides began to turn when anti-India sentiments started to bubble up in Maldives. This was fueled by a combination of political and social factors. Suddenly, Indian projects were being abruptly cancelled, causing a stir in diplomatic circles. But it wasn't just the cancellation of projects that caused eyebrows to raise. The Maldivian government seemed to be leaning more towards China, a move that didn't sit well with Indian policymakers. China, being a global superpower, was seen as a threat by India, which had always considered Maldives within its sphere of influence. India's reaction to these developments was swift and strong. The Indian government expressed its concerns and disappointment over the changing dynamics. It wasn't just about the projects or the China factor, it was about the respect and trust that had been built over the years, now seemingly disregarded. The culmination of these events led to strained relations between the two nations, with both sides sticking to their guns. The Maldivian government stood by its decisions, while India sought to protect its interests. This series of events led to a tense standoff between the two nations, with no immediate solution in sight. So, what were the impacts and consequences of this standoff? Let's explore that in the next scene. What happens when two close nations find themselves on opposite sides of a controversy? As we delve deeper into the controversy between Maldives and India, we begin to see the ripple effects it has on both nations. Economically, it's akin to two friends turning business rivals. Trade, tourism, and foreign investments, the lifeblood of both economies, are at risk of being disrupted. A prolonged dispute could usher in an era of uncertainty, leading to a slowdown in their economic growth. Politically, this controversy has the potential to reshape the diplomatic landscape. It could stir up nationalistic sentiments, leading to a hardening of stances on both sides. The camaraderie once celebrated could be replaced with suspicion and mistrust, affecting not just the political leadership, but also the people of both nations. The strategic implications are of equal concern. The Maldives, with its strategic location in the Indian Ocean, is a crucial player in the regional power equation. An altered relationship with India could open the door for external players like China to gain a stronger foothold, thereby shifting the balance of power in the region. This controversy is not just a bilateral issue, but a chess game on the larger geopolitical board. The moves made by Maldives and India, and how external powers respond, will determine the future course of this region. The controversy has far-reaching implications, not just for Maldives and India, but also for the regional power dynamics. So, where does this leave us? After delving into the root of the controversy between Maldives and India, we've seen how it escalated, and we've felt the impact and consequences that followed. It's clear that this isn't merely a dispute between two nations. It's a tangled web of geopolitical interests, economic pressures, and historical ties that have come to a head. But amidst the turmoil, there's potential for resolution. The key lies in diplomatic negotiations. It's about engaging in open, respectful dialogue, acknowledging the concerns of both parties, and finding common ground. It's about understanding that every action has a reaction, and that in this global village, our fates are intertwined. This controversy is not just about Maldives and India. It's a lesson for all nations, a reminder that diplomacy and understanding are not just nice to have, they're essential for lasting peace. In the end, the resolution lies in understanding, negotiation, and a shared vision for a peaceful future.